Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first episode of Philosophy Breakdown. In this series, we'll be delving deep into various philosophies and religions from around the world and exploring how their teachings align with the principles of nocturnity. Today, we're starting from the very beginning with Thales of Miletus, the first recorded ancient Greek philosopher. Let's jump in. Thales of Miletus, as the story goes, was born around 624 BC in the city of Miletus, an ancient Ionian city on the western coast of modern-day Turkey. This was a time of great change and intellectual growth, a period when ideas were as highly valued as physical goods. Miletus, being a thriving trade center, was an epicenter for the exchange of these ideas. Thales was renowned as one of the seven sages of Greece, a group of 7th century pre-socratic thinkers known for their wisdom. He was a polymath, with knowledge and expertise that spanned many different subjects. He was not only a philosopher, but also a mathematician, scientist, and engineer. He is credited with pioneering the field of natural philosophy, the precursor to natural science, and his approach to understanding the world was truly revolutionary for its time. One interesting anecdote about Thales tells of how he predicted a solar eclipse, according to Herodotus, occurred in 585 BC. While there's debate about how Thales could have predicted this, it remains a testament to his reputation for wisdom and understanding of the natural world. His philosophical contributions, however, are where his influence is most profoundly felt. Unfortunately, Thales left no writings of his own, and what we know of his ideas comes to us from later thinkers, such as Aristotle. These secondary sources inform us that Thales proposed water as the originating principle of nature. The arche is the substance from which all things come from and to which they return. This marked the beginning of philosophical inquiry in the Western world. Thales' central philosophical belief was a groundbreaking one for his time. He proposed that the universe's underlying substance, the essence of everything that exists, was water. This might seem strange to our modern understanding, but back in Thales' time, this was a radical step towards rational thought and away from mythological explanations. To unpack this further, Thales observed that water could take on various forms, solid, liquid, and gas, and was essential for life. He noticed its presence in the nourishment of plants, the biological makeup of animals, and even in the air as humidity. Therefore, he proposed that everything in the universe originated from water. This idea introduced the concept of a single, unifying principle governing the universe, a cornerstone of later philosophical and scientific thought. But Thales didn't stop there. In his quest to find rational explanations for natural phenomena, he was among the first to suggest that natural events occurred because of natural causes, not the whims of the gods. For example, he claimed that earthquakes happened not because a god was angry, but because the earth was floating on water and therefore naturally susceptible to movement. This emphasis on rational thought and observable phenomena marks the beginning of scientific thinking and establishes Thales as a critical figure in the history of philosophy. His teachings indicate a shift from mythology and superstition towards logic and reason, a stepping stone towards the modern scientific method. In nocturnity, we value the pursuit of truth and the acceptance of reality, whether it's palatable or not. Thales' philosophy embodies this principle to its core. He sought to understand the universe, not through pleasing narratives or comforting tales, but through keen observation and rational thinking. This philosophical approach, where he sought to identify the primary substance of all things, shows an unflinching dedication to the pursuit of truth, even if it challenged popular beliefs of his time. Moreover, his willingness to question the status quo and seek answers based on evidence and rational argument underlines another important aspect of nocturnity, the drive for self-development and growth. Thales didn't accept pre-established ideas. Instead, he asked questions and sought answers, fostering a mindset of continuous learning and growth. In his philosophical journey, Thales encourages us to question, to seek, and to understand, not just about the world around us, but also about ourselves. This introspection and the subsequent self-awareness is integral to nocturnity, as it aids in personal growth and promotes a profound understanding of oneself. We, followers of nocturnity, can draw significant inspiration from Thales. His dedication to truth-seeking and rational inquiry reminds us to continually challenge our preconceptions, seek evidence in our pursuits, and embrace an ethic of continuous learning and self-development. Applying Thales' philosophy in our lives is about adopting a mindset of inquiry and investigation. For us, followers of nocturnity, it's about pursuing truth and understanding, just as Thales sought the universal essence in water. So, how do we do this? First, we can start by questioning our surroundings, our beliefs, and our perspectives. Just as Thales did not accept the mythological explanations of his time and instead sought rational explanations, we too can develop a habit of questioning what we often take for granted. Ask yourself, why do I hold this belief? What evidence supports my opinion? Are there alternate perspectives that I should consider? This sort of introspective questioning can lead us closer to our personal truths and broaden our understanding. Second, we can adopt Thales' approach of observing nature and our environment. There's a lot we can learn from the world around us about resilience, change, balance, and interconnectedness. Observing nature, understanding its processes, and drawing life lessons from it could be an enriching experience. Third, we can commit ourselves to lifelong learning, an essential principle of nocturnity. Thales was a polymath, exploring various fields of knowledge. We can embrace a similar thirst for knowledge, continuously learning new skills, exploring different subjects, and understanding various perspectives. This continual growth aids in our self-development and helps us make informed decisions, another aspect central to nocturnity. Finally, the principle of seeking universal truths encourages us to understand and accept the realities of life. Acknowledging and embracing truths, be they pleasant or harsh, allows us to navigate life more authentically and promotes our overall growth and well-being. These are ways we can practically apply Thales' philosophy in our daily lives. Remember, it's about embracing a mindset of curiosity, inquiry, and acceptance of truth, a path that leads us towards personal growth and understanding. This expanded practical application section provides actionable steps for viewers to incorporate Thales' philosophy into their daily lives, further aligning it with the principles of nocturnity. So, Thales, the father of Western philosophy, sets a strong foundation for our series. His relentless pursuit of understanding reminds us of the value of truth in our lives, a key principle in nocturnity. As we end today's episode, I'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Thales' philosophy? Can you identify a universal truth in your own life? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into philosophy. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.